brothers on site. You know what we do. You know how we do. Topic today. I always give a disclaimer before we talk. This disclaimer is kind of legit though. I actually had tried to talk to a lot of people about talking about this topic, and a lot of people were very hands off because when it comes up, it's very sensitive. But the topic really is domestic. Well, it's two parts to it. The first part is domestic violence against men. We always hear about domestic violence against women, but be it sexual with the Me Too movement or just abuse in general. But according to some stats that I found once again on the CDC website, man, I love that website. No, it's crazy. Like, a lot of dudes are getting beat up. Dude, I'm serious. Like, I'm trying not to laugh because it is serious, though. Okay. But the numbers actually balance out. It said 1 out of every 4 women are dealing with domestic violence, either psychologically or physically. But 1 in every 7 men report it. Now, here's the thing. When you actually break the numbers down, it's almost the same. It's between 28 and 32%. Specifically, in the U.S., for men, there are over, you won't believe this number, 35 million men who have reported being abused, be it psychologically or physically. In Wisconsin, it's about 194,000, which is roughly 32%. And the state that actually had the most is Idaho. So it's a lot of dudes getting beat up in Idaho.
That's a random fact.
Dude, it is 59,000, but you know their population isn't that big. Right, but it's 38% of their male population is going through domestic violence and abuse.
They getting hit with potatoes?
Potato tots.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. When it comes to women being abused, like we would be all somber and sensitive.
Right.
When it comes to dudes, over the phone. What the topic was? What was your response?
I mean,
that's because we're taught to be masculine.
I laughed outright.
You laughed.
I laughed. Like I LOL'd in real life.
But yo, this is legit. Like I thought, and the next video is actually gonna be with a friend of mine. When I told her, she didn't believe it either, and I'm like, dude, it's real. The numbers are there.
I believe it.
And that's the key. It's reported.
Right.
To be
unreported.
Honest, right. So unreported, there's a lot of dudes getting whooped. Article I read. There are a lot of celebrities in the past. Lionel Richie was in an abusive relationship. Christian Slater. And of course the infamous Al Green with the grits incident. Man, right? That's still considered domestic violence.
Oh yeah, that
was it Tanya Harding's husband?
That was that did come up. But the question on the floor is, with at least this part, is simple. Why do men not report it, or why are men so sensitive when it comes to this topic?
Because we're taught that it would be bitch made. Like, we're supposed to be bigger and better than women. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, you know.
I get what you're saying. Yes.
So it's like, we shouldn't be able to either be abused, or we should be able to deal with it better, I guess. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, we laugh once again because of, like, you get the image in your head. It might be like from a skit or something like that you saying, but in real life that shit happens. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I told y'all this before. Like, I don't believe in domestic violence any way, shape, or form.
Right.
But if a woman is coming at me with some type of weapon, a knife, a gun, whatever it is, I'm gonna sure you can her fool ass. It's gonna be a Spartan. This is Spartan 300 kick right to the tip. Like. Listen, y'all can get mad, y'all can tell me whatever y'all want about me, but if you come at me, not you come to me with a weapon, it's gonna happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna put you in a headlock.
What qualifies as a weapon? What qualifies as a weapon?
If you throwing big rocks at me, that could hurt me. If you come at me with a knife, a skillet, anything like that,
the stats that I looked at, and there was a C. Brian Smith who did an article back in August of last year. Many of the men that called in, the police laughed at them.
Okay, so because again,
and they were told things like, "Don't you know how to handle your woman?" or stuff like that.
Right, and unfortunately, it comes down to, I guess, a lot of sensitivity training that these officers maybe didn't get, and I mean, I could tell you, but like, the truth of the matter is, as somebody, right, but that's the thing.
According to these numbers, they are.
But here's the thing. Just like I laugh about it, like the visual is somewhat. No, the visual is just outright funny. Like if you're picturing some like 6'2" guy, like 190, 200 pounds, then just getting manhandled by some
5'3",
right? Or like just another woman, or just a woman in general. It's just like right. Like
I'm gonna tell you what happened, and like I said, I'm open book. I was in a relationship where somebody attempted to do that, and I'm telling you, how on anime and like anime cartoons where the person freezes like they mouth.
Why did she do that?
But they're talking. You have like an outer body experience because you're like, how do I respond? Do I choke her?
Well,
do I hit her? Do I walk away? Like you ask yourself those questions.
Yeah, those are.
And it's like,
well, here's the thing. Like,
don't hit her.
And I think you guys have kind of touched on it for a second. Is the fact that as men, we have no real type of recourse in that situation. Like, if a woman is hitting us, I guess in the eyes of most people, it doesn't matter what she's doing. You do not have a right to protect yourself or to inflict any corporal damage. It is, be it verbally or physically abusive towards you.
Right.
You either stay or you go.
But in that frozen moment, I'm telling you think about all of that.
Right. But that's the thing. Like, go ahead.
A lot of stuff, like we talk about this all the time. Like a lot of stuff is situational. Like I said, for me, like y'all know I'm an ass. So if real talk. So like if a woman's saying like call me names and shit, best believe I'm gonna laugh in her face until she gets pissed off.
But no, even men that didn't retaliate or retaliated at a minimum, still like according to the stats and research, they still go to get arrested.
Well, here's the thing.
And because when the police arrive, they're looking
I feel like we've watched enough cops in our lifetime to
in real life and the TV show.
In real life and on the TV show to kind of understand how things work. Like if it's a domestic dispute, somebody is leaving that house, and 9 times out of 10 is gonna be the guy that gets
whether he
was the one getting hit or the one doing the hitting. Like
and what makes it worse is that women are smart. So if they do this shit, they might do it on a weekend. So if you go to jail, you're not getting out on Monday.
That's a long.
You don't want to do it. Like me, real talk. Like me,
you don't think about that?
No, real talk.
I try not to do anything dumb on a Friday night because I know I'm not getting out until Monday.
Friday or Saturday because you going to jail. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't give a fuck who trying to be hard or whatever it is in the other. I don't want to do 5 minutes in jail. You feel what I'm saying? Amen. Let alone spend a night.
Right.
I like my freedom. So you have to watch out for situations like that.
I feel like we're overlooking a certain level of accountability on everybody's part.
I was going there, and this is the part that gets sensitive. Come on, go there.
Because it's again, like it goes back to choices and accountability. Like if the situation starts to escalate or there's any sign that this person may be abusive, it's your job as an adult to remove yourself or do whatever is best for you, much like you're saying, whether it be like, my life is being threatened at this point, somebody's about to get uppercut through a roof, or before it escalates to that point, it's about a situation.
Exactly. You have to use logic at that point to say, you know what, I know this person use my anger against me.
You know what?
Let me leave.